Alright, it's time for a Manya episode. Hooray! Hello everyone and welcome to Dueling with Downton, and today we talk about episode 92 of the Yugioh Go Rush anime series. An episode where we see a little bit of discourse between the characters of Manya and Bonchi. But ultimately it leads to a very wholesome and sweet ending to an episode. Now where better to start than the duel itself? This was a rather fun duel as duels go. Getting to see more variations of older cards getting the Rush Dueling makeover, as we see a new variation for the Agent of Creation, Venus. Now I think Lady of the Harp also made an appearance in this episode, but I think we've already seen that card in the previous duel, so I don't really think that's a new one. But then on the other side of the duel disc, we have Bonchi's deck. Now this one gets more trap card support, which I think fits perfectly for this alien's persona, as he's part of a race that's known for the wicked dog style, which is basically acting all cute and innocent, then surprising your prey with your wicked style and brutal strength. Much like his new trap card support does. One card that he uses in this episode basically damages your opponent while also increasing your own attack, and then the other card, which was never used / played, but if activated would have won him the duel, was the attack that gave him 200 attack points through his monster that is currently being attacked. Again, it's trap cards that are luring you into a false sense of security and then increasing your own strength to push your opponent back or take out your prey, which again kind of goes in line with his wicked dog style technique. So away from the duel, we got a really nice message that Bonchi learned after learning about the immortal Vulgarians not being so immortal after all, making him realize that his life does have a time limit on it, and he wants to try doing something for himself with the remaining time that he has. Are those ambitions selfish and fueled by greed? Of course they are. There's nothing wrong with that, really, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. But that's where this episode plays on this idea, as it is hurting someone. It's hurting Manya. Now she's trying to help her other friend in Yugioh, and like everyone else, she doesn't know what to do or how to actually approach this in terms of helping. Add on now that another friend in Bonchi wants to leave her, she's feeling more and more alone. Now I'm not a dog person, I'm not. So I don't really get the whole connection between owner and dog. But even I felt the wholesome love and vibe between Manya and Bonchi during their flashbacks, seeing how every step of the way through Manya's career, Bonchi has been with her. They've been supporting each other and backing each other every step of the way. Now Bonchi realized that he was hurting Manya's emotions, and then risked his dream in order to save her life, where Manya realized that she could be a little more giving towards Bonchi and realized it is okay for him to have his own goals and desires outside of her. As for the rest of the episode, well, our heroes think Yugioh could be helpful, and they're going to try and track him down. A bird mentions how he's been hanging around a udon vending machine, and I loved how this is the case because we know Yugioh loves eating udon. It's one of his favourite foods. So this was a kind of cool connection. Again, was this a super important episode? No. Was it fun? Of course it was. It's a Manya episode. There's not really a lot more else I can say on the episode, so let me know your first thoughts in the comments down below. Are you a dog or a cat person? Personally, I'm neither, but if I had to choose one or the other, I'm probably on Team Cat. After all, just remembering how cute the unit cat was in Go Rush gets my vote. Also, having the dog, Poodle, in this episode, being an antagonist was great, as my nan used to have a poodle, and they are annoying, loud dogs. So yeah. Right, let's end it here before I upset too many people. Have a great day. Alligator, matane, goodbye.